Hello, YouTube. It is Wednesday afternoon live, and I think I'm going to have a ghost. Miss Gail. Yay. Hi.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. How are you? I got distracted.
Yeah? Do you have the
Well,
baby?
no,
Oh,
tomorrow.
okay.
Yeah, she ended up not having the surgery. They canceled. So,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, she showed up for the surgery and they canceled it. You're like, oh, you didn't tell me. So, which sucked because they got up at 2:30 in the morning for that surgery. But
Yes.
yeah, so no, I was distracted and then I was trying to log in. I mean, I was on time, but I struggle with finding the link. I think
Mm-hmm.
I'm clicking the picture instead of
Yes.
the, I guess. So anyway, I'm here.
Yay. Welcome.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, Cameron. Thanks for stepping
Morning.
in. I'm a little bit in the dark today because I had to move my camera, and that meant I had to move the light back, and then I thought, oh, I'll turn the light off behind me and then this one will work better. And it's just, we're in the dark today. But that's okay because I'm just about to eat because my day has been not what I planned, but it's okay. It is
Either day ever
okay.
as planned.
Yep.
It rarely goes that way, does it?
It does not always. Sometimes, it works out. But I had some stuff to do and that got canceled, but I needed it canceled because I had to go. My mother-in-law is in the hospital, but she's okay. And I had to go up there and check on her and help run some errands that she usually does.
Hey, Lisa.
Hello, Lisa. Welcome in. So I still have those errands to do. We're done here. So I probably won't stay much more than our usual 2 hours. So
That's okay with me.
and then I'm going to finally get this, I don't know, evened out, chopped up. I'm not sure, but we got to do something with it. There's too much. So I have an
What?
appointment to get my hair done
Oh,
tonight.
yeah.
Yeah. So anyhow, I had a private pick yesterday with my lady that calls me, and I got some good stuff there. I got some original American Girl dolls and all their accessories and furniture and glass. She texts me and she says, oh, there's stuff here that you'll like, and usually there's always something because she knows what I like. But there was a lot of stuff there that I liked, like so much that I now have to go back and give her more money because I didn't have enough money with me yesterday.
Oh gosh. Did she?
So
Didn't you get the American Girl stuff before, or did you
that was
pass
a
it?
different house, so I've got 2 houses worth now.
But you okay? So you did get a lot
Mhm.
before,
I
and
did.
but you haven't tried to sell it yet.
Oh no, it's in storage. Mm-mm. I
Okay.
haven't. If you want, well, I'll show you what I've been working on because this is what's been selling is this stuff over here that I have to pack. But I have, I think 12 or 13 sets of stamps that I have to ship out today.
Yeah.
So that is a good thing. But I've been listing those like crazy. So I think I have about 100 of them listed. But
Well, I've still been slacking, so
that's okay. You're getting close to the end here, lady.
that's why I'm slacking. And like Kelly was on vacation. I told you we canceled our trip, so um, I think he had Thursday off, and yes, through yesterday.
Oh, wow.
So he went back today, and so of course, I went to the post office and UPS, and like I had orders, and I made sure I at least ship those, but I wasn't listing anything new, and I'm just like, this is killing me. I mean, I don't want to list anything new,
Yeah.
but I need to. This girl, I gotta have this stuff sold, so I can
Right.
get out the house. So yeah, so
Lisa's been slacking too, but that's just because she keeps watching YouTube.
oh, she's telling on you, Lisa. Oh wait, Lisa, you said it. Never mind. As long as you're okay with it.
No, her and I were both in Harry Humstone's live the other night.
Oh yeah.
I Told her she should be listing.
Speaking of eating, I normally eat oatmeal every morning.
That's good for you.
I went to the grocery store to get more oatmeal, and I'm appalled at the price. I'm like, the generic oats are like almost $4. And
Really?
the Quaker brand is almost $6 for the regular barrel size. I'm like, this is ridiculous. It used to be under $2
Right.
for the generic.
I mean,
feel
$4 still isn't bad.
Yeah. Well, it ends up being like almost 10 cents an ounce. And when you think about that, you're like, okay, 10 cents, 20 cents. If you think of your food or your hair products or whatever by the ounce, it changes the entire perspective.
That is a different perspective for sure.
Jeez. I mean, nobody's really going to do that, but it's an eye opener.
Yeah. I forgot to share the link. So if anybody wants to join us, I'm going to put that link in the comment section here in just a second as soon as I find it. Oh, you know what? I know where it's at. I know how to do this. I know what I'm doing, guys. I'm a professional. For real.
Wow. I sold this thing. I got it in a estate sale for $12. I sold it for $50. And I charged them $14.50 flat shipping, and because it was around almost 3 pounds is what it is. And I was like, oh my God, it ended up being $14.58. I was like so close. I'm so glad I didn't, because yesterday I kind of screwed up. I had something that was 2 pounds and it ended up being almost $14.
Oh my God.
So I guess it was where they were at, and I couldn't put it in a padded rate envelope because it wouldn't fit. Plus, I don't have any. Still waiting for those to come in.
Really?
Yeah. But I just ordered them last time we were on our live. So.
I thought you ordered them before that.
No, we were on our live. Remember, I told you I was thinking they should be in by now, and then I looked and realized I didn't never order them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so now I still need to get my free eBay stuff.
I just ordered mine last night.
I don't know what to order though. Like,
I ordered padded envelopes for these stamps. I'll be right back though. My dog's barking.
I might get
as
more
usual, right? This is about right on time.
I might get some more of those padded because I think most of my stuff, that's usually what I ship my stuff in. Those padded or these poly bags, and I think I have plenty of poly bags. Just got to think of kind of like what would be more expensive if you had to go buy it in the store, I guess. I don't know. I do know I could get the padded ones for sure, like from Dollar Tree, but $1.25 now. Lipstick applied.
Okay, sorry about that.
I still have crusties in my eye. I slept till 7:30 this morning.
Nice.
I know, it's crazy. Normally I wake up at 5:30 with Kelly, just when he gets up, but we've been sleeping later. But today he left, and I was just like, no, this feels too good. I love that feeling. Love it. Okay, so I'm gonna put these on the porch.
As the dogs get older, they're less and less patient about waiting for me to let them out. And we've had some accidents. So I'm trying to get to them as quick as they tell me they need to go. Gail, do you use regional rate A or B boxes?
Do I do what? Say it again.
Lisa asked if you're using regional rate boxes.
Not normally. I have some, but I guess I could have maybe used regional A or B for that. I think I have a couple, but yeah, I forgot about those. The thing with the on the heavier items, but like the 2-pounder, I don't know. I don't know where she was, but she must have been further. For 2 pounds being almost, $13 or something. It was crazy.
Right. Those regional A boxes aren't very big.
No, and what I had, it was a cutter for crafting, It was a round one, right? And it was plastic. So it was like basically I took one of those like 1092 type boxes and just
Yep.
shoved it in there and left it flat and sealed the edges. And I'm like, this is
Right.
gonna get broken because it's flat, and all I gotta do is snap it. But it's priority mail, which means it's insured.
That's right.
So whatever. Um, hey Aaron, I this what I put in here is
Yeah.
pretty much all I have because I went and sold all those others.
That's awesome.
So do you want me to put these together, see how much they weigh, and ship them to you?
Yeah, I
And
can still use them.
oops, do you want the if there's any of this with it, you want that too? Okay, I'll do that
That's
for
good
you.
stuff.
Yeah, I have a couple of these, not many. Do you want the long ones?
Yep.
Okay. But these are good though, because some of these are thick and big, and some of them are the thinner ones. Like
A lot of times, if I have something small, I'll put it in a box like that and put it in a padded envelope.
Yeah.
So, and that long blue one is great. I have all these pens that I sell. So that's perfect for the pens.
Okay. And I'll just make sure that I have a matching lid and bottom with everyone before I do it.
Okay.
But I'll do it later. We
That's
can
fine.
do everything else. I thought of you on this one too. I finally emptied my cheetah paper roll that I've been having forever. I finally emptied it. I was like, Erin would say she uses those, but I ain't shipping that. That would be way too expensive.
I use the short ones that come in the middle of my bubble wrap.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry, I'm having lunch now, guys. I didn't really have time for breakfast, and it's 11 o'clock here. And I'm not going to have time when we're done to eat either, so it was now or never. As soon as we're done here, I'm like out the door again.
Yeah, it's okay with me. I'm kicking myself. I bought all these hammocks brand new, and like 2 years ago. Never got them listed, and now I'm like, spring and summer's over.
Wait, like camping hammocks?
Yeah.
Like I could buy them from you for my Girl Scouts?
If you wanted to.
How many do you have?
I don't know.
Let me see.
It's this one. Let me see if I can find the order online because I was just gonna grab the pictures. It comes with a. Let me look at the ones that I ordered online. It might actually have a picture on this. Yeah, this is just nothing to do with the hammock. I think I got them on Walmart, like when they were on clearance. I'm just gonna look at what I paid. If you want them, you can get them for whatever I paid because I really don't care. Just want them gone, and I don't want to lose money on them. So, let me see.
Well, feel free to mark them up. That's okay.
Not necessary. With Walmart, I struggle trying to find. It's like a purchase history, but it always takes me to my groceries or something. I don't even know how to. I really struggle trying to get to what I actually bought online before with them. My account.
I don't shop there very often, so I'm no help for that. Lisa's actually doing some work.
Oh, yeah. Woo-woo.
We need to get Lisa live on here with us someday.
Did you ever figure out, is Lisa going to be your new co-host when I bail?
I don't know, man. I'm about to start interviewing people.
I mean, if I'm not around, if I'm around and I'm not doing anything, I could jump on. We could talk reselling.
I can, next week, we'll start having a third guest and we'll interview people. How about that?
Yes, try to get them in.
For our huge audience.
Yeah.
We love you guys that are able to join us.
Yeah, we had a huger audience. That's even a word back in the day.
I know.
But it was nighttime, and I think you get like
Mm,
bigger. I guess people are off of work, and not everybody's a full time
mm-hmm.
reseller during the day.
Right.
So more people were around at night, I think.
I wonder if we should switch back to nights. Why did we switch to days?
Because I went full time and
Mm.
Kelly's here at night and
Oh, that's right. Okay.
he
We'll
likes
stick with
me
days.
around.
Mm-hmm. No, we can stick with days. That's cool. I just totally didn't remember why.
That was it. Since around October is when
Mm-hmm.
we changed it. Goodness.
That's
This
cool.
shows every Walmart not only shows what I bought online, but they show everything that I bought in the store. And I'm like, how do you even know? When
Mm-hmm.
I go in and I buy something with a credit card,
Right.
I don't use their credit card. Like I don't know if they're keeping my credit card on file, but it knows what I bought in the store.
That's so bizarre, Gail.
It's weird. It really is weird.
Mm-hmm.
So I typed the keyword hammock and I want to say it was around 15 bucks, but I'm just trying to find it so you could see what it looked like.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But I know it was, like I could have got more for it because I was looking the comps and I was doing the retail arbitrage because I was doing Amazon FBA at
Oh,
the
okay.
time, and I have since, stopped that. But
I just know hammocks is on my list of things that I need to go find for the girls, and I just have not. It's one of those things I just haven't gotten to yet. So
yeah,
when you said that, I was like, "Oh, hey, I need those." Excuse me, but it's just a matter of us like slowly gathering things. Like we don't need them for tomorrow, like kind of thing. But if we have them, we'll use them, kind of stuff.
hmm
Um, and we did borrow some from council one time, which they have some that we can borrow if we need to.
yeah.
And the girls they thought it was like, the best thing ever. So,
If you buy them, do they reimburse you for them?
um, yes and no, but I'll probably donate them. Like our troop would have enough money to buy them if we wanted them. I don't think our service unit would, but I'll just donate them
Hmm.
just because I know they'll get used. Like I don't mind doing stuff like that, and other people do that too. They're like, "Hey, we bought this for our troop. We used it. We're done with it," and they donate it so other girls can use it.
Mm. So what did Lisa say? She taking pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see her? She asked what the qualifications are. Just zero that you resell or want to
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about it.
Well, you have to turn your camera on for one.
Yeah. I mean, that's why it's like when we do the live and we say like if she wants to come in now, she could do it just with
Mhm.
audio. Like that's okay. But if you're gonna have a permanent co-host, it would be better to show your face every once in a while.
Mhm. Okay, my oven is beeping. My dog is barking.
Sounds like you got stuff going on.
One of these days, I will have nothing going on in the background, and I'll just be able to sit here and chat with you guys. Not today. Today is not the day. I will be right back, though, very quickly.
Okay.
Less than a minute. You should time me.
Dang it, y'all. I really wanted these.
All right, buddy. Come on.
I can't believe I don't have the photos for these. I was going to rely on the photos for the hammocks because think of the pain in the butt it would be to try to photograph it.
Okay.
maybe it was Target. I was doing like retail arbitrage and like the system, I forget what it was called, would comp out what their things are selling for and what they're on sale for at other places so you could buy them. But we'll see. I don't remember my password, I'm sure. I did buy some stuff at Amazon. So let's see. Gale orders. Let me type hammock. What should be there? No, it's not. Ooh, I buy them. What? It's saying no orders. I know I've done orders. I hear a cricket. Is that? Y'all hear a cricket?
Okay, I'm almost there. Did I make it in under a minute?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I wasn't timing it. Sorry. I'm still trying to find the photos of the hammocks. That's
Oh my goodness.
okay. So let's see. There's that one. Oh, it says right here who I bought it from. Duh. It was Walmart, but they don't have. Actually, let me just look it up right here. Ultralight. I couldn't find it because I was going to use it on, like, for my photos.
Mm-hmm.
Nylon. And it just doesn't come up in my purchases, which is frustrating.
That's so bizarre. Amazon is so easy to search for your past purchases.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Well,
mine go back to
Walmart
2010 or something crazy.
Walmart normally is too, but they, I don't know, maybe it was just too long ago.
I'm having total school lunch food today. Tater tots and pizza. Totino's pizza.
Nice.
I rustled around in the fridge and the lunch meat looked a little questionable. So I was like, well, I'll go check the freezer out in the garage, see what's out there.
Let me see here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
I wonder what Ken's up to. Maybe just still cleaning up from the family shindig.
I think I have 6 hammocks.
Oh wow, that'd be awesome.
Well, these straps, they're heavy.
Yeah.
Well, like this one's not heavy, but this one is like super heavy. I don't know why.
Probably the clips in it.
Well, but why one set is heavy and the other isn't? I don't know.
Are they all the same brand?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because some of them have clips and some of them don't.
This one says like yes for all, but this is the lighter one looks like this. So it's definitely a little different.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. This one is I don't know if you care about to know the colors.
Mm-mm.
You don't. This one's like a blue and green.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So you want these for like $15?
Yeah.
Each?
Yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it looks like there's a set for every. Says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sets.
Good deal.
Okay, so I'll get them all together for you. I think these are one person tents, but for kids, maybe 2 people. I don't know. I'll get
So
them
wait,
all.
you said tents, aren't they hammocks?
Yeah, sorry,
Okay,
they are.
just
I
making
just,
sure.
I've been looking for tents lately, so
Yeah.
I got tents on the brain. All right, so this is going to be heavy, but what kind of box? Well, I have those boxes too. I could do like UPS ground, would
That'd be
probably
cool.
be the cheapest, huh?
Yeah,
Thank you for saving me of that.
for sure. Thanks for the deal.
I don't know if it's a deal or not. I haven't looked at the price, but that's what, $90. Is that okay?
That's not bad at all.
That's not including shipping.
Right.
But UPS ground should be the cheapest, right?
I would think so.
I'll also look at FedEx, but
I'm not crazy about FedEx around here, so if it's not a big difference, I wouldn't do that.
okay.
Our hub is like over an hour away, and sometimes we just don't get stuff because they don't have a way to drive out this far.
Yeah, and in my past experience receiving FedEx packages, they're notorious for bothering to just drive by and then mark it as not home or some stupid whatever,
Yeah.
I'm like, really? Really?
My future son-in-law works there right now. He's a delivery driver. And he said that he'll get there, do his morning route, and then it never fails that they always have a midday pickup for him. So they have a midday shift that goes out. And he said they never have enough people for it. And like last week, I don't know if it was last week or the week before, but it got to be like Thursday and he already had 40 hours. So he didn't even take the midday shift. He's like, sorry, I'm done.
Yeah. It's just frustrating to me though. Like, it's like you want your package. They didn't even try to deliver,
Right.
And they're like, wasn't home. And I'm like, first of all, I didn't need to be home. Second of all, if you got out of the truck, frustrating, whatever.
A friend of mine has a fairly decently long gravel driveway. They're out in the country. And FedEx would not come down. They would drop her package on the side of the road.
Oh, that'd be so frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the other day, Amazon put something on top of my mower in my garage because we had the garage door open, and it showed delivered, and it was on the mower. And I was like, "Is that?" And I couldn't tell because it was just big enough to see the package. I was like, "Kelly, is this our mower?" He's like, "I don't know. I'll go look." And I'm like, it's unsettling to me that I know our garage door is open, but to me, that is an extension of my house. Don't go in my garage at all unless you're told to go in. So it frustrates me that they do that. I mean, is it a big deal? I personally am the kind of person, unless I'm outside in the garage or where I can see everything, I don't leave my garage door open because I don't trust anyone.
Yeah.
Kelly, on the other hand, is that person that leaves the garage open and locks the door from the garage to the house. So if someone goes in the garage, they can't come in the house. I'm like, but there's all our stuff is also in the garage. What's wrong with you? I don't know. I mean, I used to have neighbors that never closed their garage all day. They'd leave it open all night, all day. I don't know why.
I have a supervisor here with me today.
Aw, hi, Beauty. Hi.
Doing?
Good morning.
Hi. He said, I smell food. You smell food?
DC's in the windowsill chilling out.
These are all the packages I'm about to fill up with stamps. I have all my recycled envelopes there. Actually, I found a really good way to ship these stamps, and I'm super happy, and I've gotten good feedback on it. I'm just taking a sheet of the large bubbles, wrap the little CD case, and then put it in a padded envelope. And they're they've been arriving securely.
Cool.
So, very excited about that. I was tempted to just stick them in the padded envelope, but then I thought, no, I think they need a little bit more padding. And I'm not worried about the stamps. I'm worried about the case getting broken because they're just plastic CD cases.
Yeah. Yep.
I love that YouTube sends me a notification to let me know that I'm live in my email.
So sweet of them.
That was so nice of them to let me know that. Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Thanks so much.
Hopefully that means that notifications went out.
Yeah, I don't remember getting one. No, nope, I don't have one.
Let me see if, well, I don't know if it would have sent me a notification on here, would it?
Well, normally I'll get a pop-up.
Oh, yeah, like you should have gotten one.
I think I'm going to just keep these until instead of selling them. Capris. I'm not a Capri person at all. Not at all.
Yeah, but if they're comfy.
That's right. These are around the house. They're brand new. I bought them years ago to resell on Amazon. And they were one of those, it was like Athletic Works. It's a Walmart brand.
Yeah.
It was one of those that just didn't sell. So I had it sent back.
We get their leggings for Elizabeth because they're kind of thicker and they fit her really well.
Yeah. Found another pair of slacks I can wear. Woohoo!
Awesome.
Brand new. Got these from, I guess I got to try them on first, but I got them from Palais Royal when they went out of business. I was just too lazy to photograph them and list them. So, winning!
So I was watching Regina Michelle the other day on her shopping trip at, I don't think she was at Goodwill. I think she was at the thrift store. But she found a Kate Spade dress that was like brand new, but like they had used Sharpie marker on the tag inside the dress. And she said in her video that she bought it anyhow. And I was like, she like real quick like showed the tag and I could see the size and I was like, oh my god, that's my size. And I quick messaged her. I'm like, have you listed this yet? Did it sell? Can I get it? I was like, I need that dress. Yeah. It's so cute though. It's just pink on top and maroon on the bottom with like a little bit of a line to it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that would be like perfect for me. I was so excited.
Yeah.
So we made a deal. She's gonna ship that out to me. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I ordered something from her. It was a mug. And it was like, I don't know. It was something about life's good or something like that. And I just had this vision when I retired or quit like the job that I would just, it would be great. And I'd be drinking out of a coffee cup. Well, I ended up paying like $20 for it because, you know, with shipping and, you know, a mug, it's not expensive. I'm not cheap, but I got it before she listed it too, or had it listed and took it down. But I have used it once. It's too big of a mug, actually. And I quit drinking out of them because I'm a sipper rather than a sit and drink or chugger. So it takes me a long time to go through my 2 cups in the morning. So I just drink them out of these because they stay hot. So
yeah. I haven't had coffee in a while. Every once in a while I'll get it, but I get such bad heartburn and like jitters from it. Yeah. I can't drink it all the time. I absolutely love coffee and I cannot drink it. So I buy those little water flavor squirt bottle things. Mm-hmm. And I just drink water all the time with my, reusable straw, my reusable cup.
Yeah.
It's actually Tupperware. It's like for real Tupperware.
Right. Yeah.
but I just got the straws on Amazon. They're just stainless steel. So yeah, I drink a lot of water, colored flavored water.
I drink none. I still need to get better about that.
Well, if it was plain water, honestly, I don't think I would drink it that much. So I was pretty excited when I found those little flavor things at Aldi's. I really like them.
I ended up throwing a whole bunch of those away because I had a bunch and never drank it.
Mm-hmm.
It goes good with vodka and water. I know it's weird. I'll put like ice and vodka and water,
Mm-hmm.
and then add that to it.
That sounds actually really good.
Yeah, it is pretty good. And I mean, are you supposed to add water to your vodka? I mean, I just don't like it. I don't like it real alcohol flavor, you know, so I dumb it down with the water and then I add the flavoring to it as well.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was in London, my coworkers gave me this before I left. It says it's High Grove, made in United Kingdom, dry clean only. So it's dry clean only, so I guess it's wool. And it's a throw, but it's the flag for England.
Yeah.
And I kept it. This has been since 2012. And I've never used it. And I'm like, I think I need to sell it, but I don't know. Someone has one listed for $59. I don't even know if this is it. They called it merino wool. It doesn't say whether it's wool or not. It just kind of feels like wool.
Yeah, didn't have a fiber tag or anything.
I mean, not that I can tell.
Yeah.
But they were like, this is the good stuff. So I'm like, they made me think they spent at least $100 on it. But
is it fuzzy?
It's a little fuzzy, like a little.
So what you could do is you could pull off a little bit of it and put it on a plate, like with a match, and burn it. And if it melts, then it's acrylic. And if it burns, then it's wool.
Oh. Okay. Well, you know how it's like got that kind of a bit of a scratchy feel to it? That tells me wool. That's what it tells me, it's wool. But I don't see this like brand on eBay, so I'm just going to Google it. High Grove.
So I want to show everybody my pearls. This is my one real set of pearls. And you can see they're spaced out because I can't afford to have pearls that are, you know, a full full necklace.
I like them spaced out like that.
But I actually kept this because I wanted to wear it, but I kept it because they're real pearls. And when you need to test to see if pearls are real, you rub it on your tooth. And if it feels kind of grainy, then they're real. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I question myself when I'm checking other pearls. And so I was like, okay, I know this one's real. So this is kind of like my baseline here.
Right. Okay.
But I've never worn this one, but I decided today I wanted to wear it. So I just wanted to show you all. This is my real pearls.
Well, they're pretty. I like them. I do like them spaced out. I was going to say that I watch The Bachelorette. It's kind of one of my shows I watch. And I was watching the Men Tell All last night. And I noticed that a couple of the dudes were wearing pearl necklaces, not spaced out. Like
a full strand?
Yes.
On a guy?
Yes.
That's a little bit unusual.
It is. And it was on more than one guy. So I'm like, is this a phase or a style now? Because one guy had like a pin with a little pearl hanging down on it. The same guy also on a different day had a whole, like a old lady, if you will, like the old strand pearls. And I'm like, this has got to be a trend now.
Must be.
So I don't know. It just doesn't look right.
Yeah. You're not used to seeing it like that. Yeah.
No. I mean, you're hardly used to seeing them at all. And then when you do on a dude, it's just weird. Like, stop trying to be I don't know. It's like they're not trying to be transgender or dress up, you know. And I'm like, it's a style, just like hairs in a bun. I'm like, We were watching some show the other day, and the guy's like, "I don't trust people with buns or ponytails," and it was a guy. That was like 2011. I think that's probably like when it first started.
You know what's funny is that to me, seeing guys with nail polish, when you first saw it, like it was so weird. But I see so many now. And with Kayla doing nails, she does guys' nails and she does her fiance's nails.
Hmm.
And the guy at the post office always has his nail painted because his girlfriend does nails.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things now where, like, you know, you used to look at a girl that had painted nails and you'd be like, oh my God, I love your nails. I'm used to it with the guys now too. I'm like, here, let me, you know, I'm checking everybody's nails now.
Yeah.
But like, I'm just kind of used to it. It was weird at first.
It's still weird for me. I mean,
Yeah.
I think like, oh well, if you did it for your kids because they wanted to play dress up, or
Right.
I don't know. It's just weird to me to see men taking over the women's fashion industry, clothing, nails, makeup. It's just I don't understand what's going on. There's a big confusion, but I don't know.
I guess I've just gotten used. The nails I've gotten used to. Yeah.
Well, they're conditioning us to get used to it for sure
Mm.
because you see it all the time. But I mean, I know plenty of guys who go and get manicures. I mean, like people, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just weird for me to see like colored polish on somebody.
Yeah. I mean,
It just,
like right now, his James's nails are like black with this white drawing on it. Some band that he likes that Kayla did the artwork on his nails for him. So they're just black and white.
yeah.
It is I don't know. I mean, for Kayla, like I look at it like that's more business for her, you know?
Oh, for sure. Most definitely.
How do we get on that topic?
Your
Oh, the guy in
girl.
the pearls. Yeah, the
Yeah.
pearls.
It's just kind of a fad I see. Like with that show, I see a lot of guys are wearing dress shoes with
Mhm.
like a jacket and like a suit, no socks, and
Yes.
the pants go up to
Or
like
high waters.
this much above their ankle, like high
Yeah.
water, like major high
That is
water.
the style right now.
It
Yes.
is, yeah.
All right. Cameron says we've been conditioned to think this is for boys and men, and this is how women are supposed to be. Yeah, I mean, definitely. You know, lines. We saw some very definite lines in our past drawn for what was considered, you know, appropriate for men and what was appropriate for women.
Well, it's always been that women, the reason women have the makeup and the polish and the hair products and all that is to look pretty for the man. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
why that's why it even started. I don't know if it's a conditioning thing. It's in our like humanity, it's always been the woman trying to attract the man,
Mm-hmm.
whereas in the animal kingdom, it's the opposite. The boys and men or males are pretty to attract the woman. It's weird.
Isn't that
It
funny?
always seemed opposite, but that's kind of like how it was developed, right? Like I think because the women started to the beauty products and then the waist cinchers and the hair curlers and like all that stuff
Yeah.
started just to beautify the woman so they can attract the man. I don't know if it was maybe were there more men than women. I mean, now it doesn't seem to matter to people
I have
anyway.
no idea what the ratios are.
Gender express as long as it makes them happy. Let people just live their lives.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's not harming anybody. So it doesn't bother me. It is, I mean, but like you said, we've been conditioned for that, and so to see it can feel strange when you see that shift in fashion and styles and things like that. I watch a lot of like historical fashion documentaries on YouTube. There's like gazillions of them, by the way, if you ever wanted more information on that. But the like back in, I think it was Victorian ages or maybe a little bit prior to that, boys were dressed in pink and girls were dressed in blue. So like if you see like historical paintings of children, the ones that are in blue are actually the girls, and everybody was in dresses. Like all of the children were in dresses until they were toddlers.
Yeah, yeah.
And that kind of shifted over time. I remember watching a video that explained why the color shifted, but I can't remember what it was. But I mean, it's just one of those things that, like, you know, over time things evolve, like who likes what. Anyhow, I have pearls on today.
Yeah. I think they're pretty.
Thanks. I was just so excited. I remember.
So this shop that sells this blanket, they have one similar, but the tassels aren't the same color. They're selling it for $150.
Nice.
So I guess I can throw it out for $130 and see what happens.
Yeah, you might as well.
But that means I gotta open it and photograph it.
When I do blankets, I just lay them out on the bed and then use the background remover on Photo Room.
Yeah, I just gotta make sure there's no cat hair lingering on the floor.
Absolutely.
You know, this is Wool Pro, so I'm pretty sure this is like from their site, so I'm pretty sure. Wool.
Yeah. And when you described how it felt, I was like, oh yeah, that sounds.
Yeah.
I mean, acrylic can be scratchy, but not like wool.
No, this and if this is like, it says dry clean only, so
yeah, no, acrylic's totally washable.
That told me it's probably okay. So I'm just gonna have to sell this.
All right, I'm actually gonna do some work, guys. How about that? Let's wrap some. For those of you that don't know, these are the stamps that I've been talking about. Poor Gail, she's probably sick of hearing about them. So these stamp sets, they come in these CD cases, and they're just flat, and then you just have interchangeable blocks that they go on. Instead of having all of them mounted on wood, you just have these little cutouts.
I used to have some that were clear.
Yeah, like, some of them are clear. Yeah.
Okay.
These ones are clear. Here we go.
Yeah, okay.
So those will stick to the same blocks as those red ones. All right, what does Harry say? Let's wrap the package. Let's put that one up for sale. All right, move on to one to the right. Put up top. Let's go.
Okay, so in other words,
in other words, get to work.
Just do it.
Stop babbling about it.
I'm doing it, Harry, right now.
But these are like super fast to photograph because I just take a picture of the front. I open it up. I take a picture of the front of the stamps, the back of the stamps. That's it. So I've listed over 100. Excuse me. I've listed over 100. And right now I've sold 39, I think, is where I left off at. And I've got 300 more to list. Well, no, because I started with 361. So if I listed over 100, I've got like 250 more about that I have to get listed. But they're selling, which is awesome. So I'm super excited. I have not recouped what I spent at that auction between the stamps, the jewelry, and the Department 56. So I'm like totally like hyper focused on getting these things listed because I've got to get to where at least I break even before I stop feeling nervous about how much I spent. Yeah. Y'all remember how much I spent?
Like $1,500 or $1,600?
$1,600, yeah. But that was for God's. By the time I list all the jewelry, I think I'm going to have about 500 listings for just the jewelry. And those are averaging about $12 a listing on average. And then the stamps range anywhere from $7 to $55 is the highest one that I've listed. And it's sold, by the way. You guys want to see that one? That was this. Oh, I already sealed it. Otherwise, I would show you. That's this one here. And it's padded flat rate envelope. That one I'm sending priority. Lisa got one listed. Woo! I have to put up a
Alright.
banner for you.
One and how
And
many?
look what the cat dragged in.
Ooh, I can't see right now.
It's Ken, Mr. Bill.
Oh, okay.
You made it.
Hello, hello.
All right, Lisa, let me find the banner. I know I've got a little one with just a couple of us. All right, we're going to have to edit. Ken is at 0. He just made it here. Gail, any listings?
Oh, no.
Oh, wait, you sold 6 hammocks.
Winning!
I got 1 shipped.
This is
So
ridiculous.
that counts as 1, right? How about it, Cameron? Where are you at? Lisa's at 1.
Oh, wait, you shipped 1, so that counts as 1?
Today it does. Maybe not any other day, but today it does. Hang on, let me get this going. I see Ken in the background here. Oh, Cameron's at 710.
Oh, wow.
Hi, Ken. Welcome in.
Hello. Good.
Okay. How's it going?
Good. How
What are you
is
doing?
everyone?
Cameron's got a question for us. Is anyone good at identifying decades based on fashion in a photograph? I could narrow it down maybe a little bit. Oh, Cameron says he's on 4. But I'm not an expert on fashion for sure.
Yeah, that's a no for me.
Lisa's like, wait, I shipped 2 this morning. Does that count? Absolutely, that counts today. What's Ken up to?
I am just getting started here. I had to take a bunch of photographs. Figured I would get that done, so everyone wouldn't see my backside back there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That is a hazard of having the light box behind you.
I have a couple to ship myself. So what am I doing? So yeah, everybody have a good weekend. I missed the beginning of the show, so everybody probably talked about their weekends, and they did.
Okay, guys, I just heard my phone and I can't find it.
I did nothing, Ken. My husband was on vacation.
I'm gonna check that, Cameron.
By proxy, so was I.
Yes.
So, but we didn't really do anything. We just kind of futzed around.
Cameron, that's gonna be 50s, maybe 60s, but I don't think it's into the 60s. The way the ladies are dressed there. Let me look at something here real quick. Definitely out of the 40s in that one. Ken, you had a big shindig this weekend, didn't you?
I was waiting for the rest of that. Yeah.
I know, I was distracted. I was reading something and I paused for way too long.
Yeah, we have a big I'll just continue on and we'll pass right by that. Yeah, we have a big family get together on the Labor Day weekend. It's like 4 days, Friday through Monday, and everybody comes from out of town. And I don't call it a reunion because usually that whole thing is, I got a family reunion. You know, what are you doing this weekend? I got a reunion. But this is a good time. It's fun. It's games the whole weekend. It's a lot of eating, a lot of food, a lot of family favorite recipes, and just was a real good time. The weather was decent most of the time, and yeah, it was just a blast. We had a great time.
That's good. So you have friends and family there, right? It's not strictly relatives.
It is mostly all family. We don't usually get a lot of outside folks to come, and we do that kind of on purpose because normally there's 30 30 plus people that are there.
Okay.
And with all the games and prizes, and I kind of host the whole thing, and I make trophies and just all kinds of stuff. And I don't want really somebody from the outside,
Mm-hmm.
like if it was just friends, to win the prizes and win the trophies and take them home. And that happened to us like one year, and we'll
Oh,
never
no.
get that trophy back. So
Oh, that sucks.
I gotcha.
and another year we had like a big prize giveaway, and my aunt had brought a friend with her, and the friend won the biggest prize of all of them. And it's like, meh,
Mm,
I don't want that to
Yeah.
happen.
yeah.
I covered for somebody at Bunko one night, and I won the big prize, and they were not happy with me. I was like, "What do you want me to do? It's a roll of the dice."
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Joe Deal's stopping in. Hope everybody's doing good. Just doing the shipping. That's what I'm working on, the shipping. Yeah. When I'm not
What's up,
talking
Joe
and pausing.
Deals?
Welcome in.
I'm in a fantasy football league with some other resellers, and Joe is one of them.
Oh,
Awesome.
awesome.
So I wish you the worst of luck, Joe.
Okay. So my plans have changed again for today, guys. I'm gonna think my brain's gonna explode.
Oh, that's terrible.
Make sure it's on camera.
I'm like, that's terrible. He's like, make sure you video it.
Joe says, "Bring it, Ken." he's wanting to see what happened now that you started the trash talk. Oh my gosh, you guys! It's just life. It's nothing major. I'm not going to make it through this day. I'm just not. Oh, I have got to get this stuff shipped. Okay, stop talking.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No, me. I have to stop. Oh wait, which one is this before I package it? From the herd. That was Elizabeth. She just texted me. I asked her 2 days ago before I scheduled my hair appointment, "Do you have anything scheduled after school on Wednesday?" She said no. And she just texted me, "I have to stay after school today for gaming club." I was like,
You're like, child.
I'm still going to make it to my hair appointment, but it is going to be close. And she's going to have to go with me, and she's not going to be happy about that. So that's where we're at, guys. And for those of you that didn't hear the rest of the story this morning, part of my plans changed because my mother-in-law is in the hospital. She's okay.
No.
No, she's doing all right. We're glad that she's there. She got the treatment she needed. So, but she's going to be there probably till Friday. And so I texted her this morning and said, "Hey, what do you need from the house? What can I help you with?" And she, gave me a list of things. She needed her phone charger. She wanted her iPad because she was bored. And could I bring her some work that she has to do? Well, that work involves running errands, which she is not doing, which I am now doing. So those were errands I didn't plan on. And so I had to cancel another stop that I was going to make. When I go to get my hair done, it's about an hour north here in Toledo. And I was going to stop at the Girl Scout store, and I'll have to go to the Girl Scout store another day, but it's up there. And it's just, I was trying to combine long distance trips, and that didn't work out. And then I had to run to the bank to do my husband's deposit because he's short staffed because his mom works for him.
Yeah.
Usually. So it's fine. This is what I love about what I do, because I have a flexible schedule. I can help. It just is not the day I planned. And I went to a private pick yesterday. It's the lady that I shop with all the time. And I did not have enough cash with me. And she let me take the stuff. She knows where to find me. But I was supposed to go back and pay her today. And I said, hey, you know, I don't want to put this off, but can I stop and see you another day? She said that was fine. So I still owe her a few bucks. Oh, I started telling you what all I got there. Did I ever finish?
No.
I don't think I did. So we talked about the American Girl doll stuff. So that's the second large lot of American Girl dolls plus furniture that I've bought in the last month. And then I got some vintage glass, which of course that's what I'm looking for. She knows that, so she calls me when she has those. And the family had a china cabinet where, you know, some of their pieces were still displayed in there. Excuse me. And they had some pieces of Finley glass, which, you know, I live here in Finley. And there's just not as much Finley glass. You're going to see a lot more Indiana. There's not a lot of Finley glass, and it's not highly collectible, but around here it is. And so they had a few pieces of that in there, but she wanted to, she still wanted to pick at least one piece out of there. The family had been through and gotten what they wanted out of it. But that was one spot. She said, just hang on. I want to pick another piece of Finley glass out of there. And so I was going to also pick up the rest of the Finley glass today, but that client had not come in. So that's another reason why it was okay that I didn't stop and pay her today, because I still have to go back and get some more glass. But she had a large collection, and this probably is going to mean absolutely nothing to you guys. But she had a large collection of Westmoreland Heritage Quilt milk glass. And a lot of the pieces are fairly common. And there was a picture with some tumblers, which I would have loved to have picked up, but it is so heavy and it just doesn't sell for enough. It sells like, you know, around $50 for the set, but that is a lot of glass to package for $50.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. But then on the other hand, I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to pick that up. I probably should have picked it up just to keep it home, and I might go back and get it and keep it. But I did pick up some of the smaller creamers and candy dishes and things like that. So I was pretty excited about that. And then she had some other colored glass plates that aren't very common that I grabbed, and jewelry. I sifted through it. I just picked out a couple of pieces. There's a watch. I need to put a battery in it. I'm not sure if that's going to be worth what I paid for it or not, but I can sell it for parts. And, you know, odds and ends. I picked up some fairy tale prints. I found the gal's book, but I hadn't found these prints. These prints are from the book, but they're made to be framed, so you don't have to take your book apart. So I'm hoping that those will sell really well, because the books seem to be fairly popular. But it was a lot of stuff crammed into a small place because the family is still living in the house. So they just gave her a couple of rooms to set everything up in. And the garage. We did go out to the garage. I got some Faltzcraft that they had out in the garage.
Nice.
Yeah. The breakables, I'm very drawn to them, but I'm a little bit pickier than I used to be, for sure. Absolutely. You know, it's got to be worth the time and effort for me to pack and ship all of that. Which, I mean, I still have, you know, a good majority of my inventory is pottery and glass. Oh, Lisa's saying hi to Joe. That's what.
So we're getting credit for shipped items. I got.
You are. Today we are giving credit.
All right. Then chalk me up for 2.
All right.
Well, put me up for 3.
All right.
That's crazy.
Oh wait, you're at 6. So you at 9 now? I gave you credit for the hammocks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I just sold 1 item and I packaged 2 this morning.
All right.
And I have 1 draft created. I don't know. I'm confused. Shouldn't just the listings matter?
Not today. Not today, Gail. Any other day. I mean, Cameron's smashing us all at 7:10. So
yeah,
you know, get to work, guys. Sorry about the tape. Does that tape noise bother anybody? I will mute myself if that's bothersome. I'm about to do a lot of.
It sounded like a muffled sound when you did it. It wasn't real loud. Okay. Not on my speakers.
Here
Okay,
is an item that I am listing today.
nice. What's the brand on it?
It's one of the good ones.
Is it?
And I don't
I
know if
remember
you
those
can
from last year. A couple people found them.
see that, but I paid
Mm.
99
No.
cents.
It's
I got
just a
chills.
mask.
Look,
I
I
didn't
got
know that.
chills from that.
I
gave me
didn't know you
chills.
looked for those.
And I will be listing this one for guesses.
$75.
No, it's gonna be
Close.
the 200 range.
Add
Yeah.
about 1,000 to that. I'm going to list it for $1,200.
No.
Wait, why? What is it?
What?
It's a first generation of the Scream masks.
I saw you guys
And-
talk about it on the podcast. I thought you were joking.
No, that's what. Now I have some others that are like the later versions and generations, and they're probably say $30, $25 to $35. But this
Okay.
is these
Oh
sell.
my God.
All the last listings were around $1,200. So
Now, how do you know? Like, is there a tag on it or what?
there is.
It's
well,
awesome.
there's a lot of stuff that has to do with the shape of the eyes,
Mhm.
Okay.
how the nose is, a couple of things that are in the mouth, and then
Mhm.
on this particular one, not sure if
Yeah.
this will show up.
Here, let me put you on the main screen here. Hang on one second.
There's like an indentation or imprint.
Yeah, it's Easter Unlimited.
Aaron, you're there.
Yeah, I
you
know.
go.
There we go. Okay,
See
there we can see it.
How
Yeah.
this is arced around here.
Yeah.
That's one indication. Because a lot of like some of the other ones that I have are they're marked like in here on the
Right.
side.
That's where I would
And
look for
this
a mark.
is
Yeah.
on the chin. And so
Usually
and the
it's-
way that the eyes are, the mesh is glued in.
Yeah.
Our best indication that I can find is, and it's just been laying around in a box. I had
For
bought
how
it like
long?
last year sometime kind of off
No.
season after Halloween.
No.
And I seen it on the shelf. Like say I have 4 masks altogether, and the other ones are not the good ones. So I would like to get,
Congratulations. That's awesome.
I'd like to get around at least 800. I think what I'm going to do is
Yeah.
list it around 12 for about a week or so, since we are kind of getting
Sure.
towards Halloween. Of course, this is an item that'll sell all year because the people that collect them, it's not really a Halloween time thing. But once I get it up there, I'm going to leave it up about 1,200 for a week or so, and then I think I'll put it on auction for 700 or 800, because every auction that you see on them always gets 20, 30, 40 bids, and they go up. So yeah, that was a great find, and again, it's just been sitting in a box.
Wow. That's awesome. Like, I would never have thought to look. Why does it go for so much? Like,
I thought they were around 200. I remember seeing somebody sold one last year around 200. But I would never have known what to look like. If I saw a Scream mask, I would probably pick it up and comp it, but I never would have known to look under the chin. It's crazy. It's just a fan favorite from the movie.
Here's another one this is kind of a newer one. It has no inscription under the chin. And let's see.
So where's the mark on that? Was that one on the inside then?
Yeah, this one is up like on this side right here. And you can see the I can hold this one up, and this one,
yeah,
you can see how the nose on this one is kind of that diamond shape,
different color too.
and this one is a little more rectangular-ish, and
yeah.
so
Yep.
and then there's ones that have to do with like this one doesn't glow in the dark.
Okay.
the newer
Hey,
one.
Paul.
This one does glow in the dark, and if I'm correct, some of them by the process they smell like vanilla.
Ah,
This one doesn't, but I've had some of the others that do. I have to look into that. But
Mm.
yeah, I'm super
Wow.
excited to get that listed and
Heck yeah, that's awesome. I never in my life would have thought of that. Not even just looking at those. I haven't
Yeah.
seen them anyway, but
yeah, but pretty much most any Scream mask, if you see it at a yard sale, because you get them for 50 cents a dollar,
yep.
pick it up. It's going to be at least worth $20, 30 bucks, a lot of them,
wow.
Okay.
depending. You can still buy Scream masks, at Walmart. And
Didn't
Are they worth
Yakov?
anything?
no,
I think Jake found one last year.
yeah, he did that whole auction. I forget what he got out of his $400 or $600 or something.
Oh wow,
Out of
because
the
I was
one
thinking
that-
his was the 2, but maybe somebody else. I don't know. For some reason, I have that number stuck in my head. But I know there were a couple YouTubers that sold those last year. Yeah, very nice. Just sitting in a box, huh?
Oh, that's cool, Jen. How much did you get out of that?
Oh shoot, I missed a bunch of comments, guys. Sorry. Such a slacker. Oh, Cameron guessed 80. Nope. No way. She says, "Damn." Plus shipping.
Plus shipping.
Paul
Yes.
says plus shipping.
Definitely.
And a lot of insurance.
No, Lisa, I'm just joking. I'm just razzing him with the 710.
It's probably what's in his eBay store. Can you imagine?
I don't. It was something. It was a banner that I had saved. So whenever he was on here last time, we must have had something going on. I don't think he ever did 100 or 710 in a day. I think we were.
Yeah,
just
Cameron's a
messing with him.
machine. He can do 710 in a day for
He
sure.
probably could with all the postcards. All right, Ken. Plus shipping or free shipping?
Oh, plus shipping. I do plus shipping on everything.
Mm,
Even
course,
the
some-
$1,200 stuff.
Yeah. What the heck? Well, if
Joe
you're
Diaz
spending
says-
$1,200, another $4 for shipping isn't going to kill you.
I always think if you're spending $1,200, I'll cover the shipping on that.
Yeah, I might do the free shipping on that one.
I did free shipping on the Hummel camels from the nativity set last year. Those I sold. I think the final price on those was $550. I sold them a couple times.
yeah.
Yeah, Jen, that's what I was thinking, that it was around 35. I had bought that at a yard sale. I think I paid $2 for it. And
Oh, so she's saying 35.
she's talking about this lamb's head mask right back there.
Right.
And
By the way, hey Jen, hey Paul. Who else did I miss? Holy moly.
Good morning, everyone that I haven't said good morning to.
I was just chatting away, not even paying attention to the comments. They were just scrolling by.
then I also have a bunch of I pronounce it Lemax, like the Halloween, like
Lemax,
they're all
isn't it?
Halloween figures and houses, and some of them are lighted, and I those have been in a tub. I bought those like right at the beginning of the kind of the yard sale season.
Yeah.
And lady wanted $30 for the tub. I ended up giving her $20. She just had a few of the buildings on top. A lot of the stuff was wrapped in like paper towel, like to protect it, just in the top of the box. And I seen a bunch of the cords for it. And so I gave her $20. She's like, yeah, great, take it. I just want to get rid of it. Well, I get down then just last week, I thought, I need to get this stuff listed. And I start looking through the box. Well, I bet there's probably 40 plus pieces in this tub altogether. Some of them are just little figures,
Okay.
but buildings, cars, vehicles, graveyard scenes. And so I started comping them. And like the first one that I pulled out, it was about $25. I thought, cool.
Heck
I'm gonna get
yeah.
my money back out of the tub. Let's see what the
Paid for
rest
the
of them.
bin. Yeah.
And I start comping them, and there's pieces in there that are $40, $60, $70, $80. And then
Oh,
there's one
wow.
that's kind of a rare piece that should go, just shy of 300. It's about the
Nice.
last comps I saw were like between 280 and 290. So,
Oh,
Dang.
wow.
Awesome.
but with my family event last week, I didn't have time to get anything listed.
When did you actually get those?
Back, guys.
Last, like I would say in the early spring.
Okay.
And they just
So-
been sitting in the tub there just for whatever reason.
Yeah, just
Because
got
I
around
don't
it.
get stuff.
So, oh well, that's
Thanks,
typical
Cameron.
reseller behavior, isn't it?
Yes. All the expensive stuff is just sitting in a box someplace. So this week I am, well, previous to last week, I was really doing well at getting listings up, and then that whole week of the family event, just everything pretty much shuts down. I don't have time to do anything but that.
Yeah, I was thinking it might be time for another challenge, but I've got to babysit my grandbaby on tomorrow through Saturday. And I can't do, like, she's at that age, like she's 8 months now, so she just moves all the time.
Yes.
So I can't work. I can't do anything. So
Hey, I see Michael in here. Hello.
Yeah, Michael came in and was that it? Oh yeah, because we got Jen already. Uh-oh, Jen's supposed to be on whatnot? You guys. Well, not you guys. Gail. Depending on your taste in clothing. Jen has nice women's clothing sales that I've gotten some really awesome shirts from her.
Okay.
If you guys are on whatnot, take a look.
After
But she sells other
sales
things too.
stuff
I
and
just-
whatnot, I haven't even tried to go on whatnot for anything. But
I haven't sold anything there in a while. I was so
you
overwhelmed.
were doing so good. You were moving stuff out, man. That was all. I was so happy for you.
Cameron asked me to show Michael the mask.
Yeah.
This is
yeah,
Michael.
hang on,
I
put
just
you on
had
the
went
big screen.
over. Okay.
There you go.
I left a price tag on there. I paid $99 for this at the Goodwill, and this is, I believe, from my research, is a Generation 1, and should be listing this today for about $1,200.
So
That's
awesome.
so cool.
Will that sticker mess up the mask, Ken? Did you try to remove it?
Try to remove what?
The sticker. Did it, like, you know how sometimes they can mess up the
No,
mask?
that'll come off.
No, it just, yeah, I've taken it off before. It just,
Okay.
It's just,
I know it screws up leather.
Oh, Paul, the show's tomorrow. Got the wrong day. Finally went back to whatnot this week. So, okay, so here's the problem. I need to find the balance that's going to work with eBay and whatnot before I go back, because my eBay store suffered so bad when I was doing whatnot, but I was moving large amounts of inventory for not as much money as I would have made on eBay, but I had so much stuff. It didn't matter like what price I got for it. Like it was profitable. It wasn't as much as I would have made on eBay, but it was good. And but then my eBay store like went from like a 90-day total around $10,000 to a 90-day total around $1,000 in that amount of time, because I was not listing anything and I was taking things down, and I wasn't doing anything with eBay. I was doing literally nothing with eBay except for shipping out whatever couple of orders trickled in, but I was selling so much on whatnot.
Incoming. And so your whatnot income was not balancing out that loss in eBay?
No, it was.
Okay.
It was. But I need to find a balance where my eBay store is not so neglected. And I don't need to maintain that $10,000 90-day total, but I don't need it to be $1,000 either. So I've got to find a balance, and I haven't found it yet. And right now I am so buried in inventory that needs to go on eBay with these stamps, with my Department 56, with the American Girls, with the jewelry. Like I cannot do Whatnot, because what happens is Whatnot, it's really awesome is I sell a bunch of stuff, but then I got to ship a bunch of stuff. And it's like, I'm sitting here shipping 13 packages of stamps. And this is, obviously I'm talking to you guys and it's taken me a long time. But when I'm not talking, I can get through 13 packs of stamps pretty quick, shove them in a box. But the stuff I was selling on Whatnot was glass and breakables and miniatures. And it was just taking me so long, like 2 days to pack from one show. And so I'm just like, I've got to find that evenness. Like, I don't know if I need to shorten my shows, do them less often. Like, I'm not even sure. Like, I was even down to one show a week, but I think I was just going for too long, which is a horrible problem to have, right? Selling too many things. But I don't have any help. Like, I have zero help. It's just me. And it was taking forever to package.
That's Scream Master.
Okay, so Michael runs, or I don't know if he runs it, owns it, or helps out at the Spirit Halloween store where he's at. So he knows what's selling.
Yeah, and Jen's saying the same thing that you were talking about. She gets overwhelmed with the shipping.
Yeah.
To me, I love shipping.
Cameron complimented. So Cameron was like, "Hey, nice stack," and Jen's like, "Yeah, but it took forever to pack." Yeah.
If you're not making money at it either, that's not good.
And it was profitable. It just wasn't, obviously it's quantity over, higher prices. So it's, it's a give and take on that. Yeah. She's doing the 4 to 5 a.m. when people are up in the middle of the night shopping. Let me tell you what I bought on Amazon the other night when I couldn't sleep, right? I bought a new mop and bucket with a little spin rinse thing. I bought a new dish drainer. I bought a new little rubber mat that goes around the sink for your sponges. And I bought new sponges. That's what I shop for at 3 a.m. when I can't sleep.
All right.
That bang totally sounded like the intro to American Idiot by Green Day. Making music over there and didn't know it.
It's my Louisville Slugger bat that I've had for years.
Yeah. It sounded like a pie tin.
No.
Oh, that kind of bat. Okay. All right. Paul says, I'm done doing stuff on Whatnot. Too intensive to ship. Yeah. Makes the hourly rate not worth it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're making good money, then it's worth it. But if you're, I was kind of losing money with the stuff I did sell, so I wasn't real upset about it.
Okay, so Michael's spirit store, he sets them up and tears them down and sometimes runs the daily operations of the store. Very cool. It's so hard. The shipping is no joke. Yeah. The money was great for sure. Really makes me realize that if I want to grow like that, need help. Yeah. Can't do 50 orders.
Erin, at this point, honestly, like as much as you have, if you hired someone somehow, some way to help you, like at least get the listings somehow way ready, photos or something that, like I think you'd still come out ahead because you get stuff out the door, you get it listed. Otherwise, it's just sitting there, nothing's happening.
And I have way too much stuff that's sitting waiting to be listed.
Yeah,
I have a whole 10 by 20 storage unit full.
And we all know, like this, I've had for a couple of years. Like, so if you don't get it done, it's probably going to be there 2 years from now too. So, like,
yeah,
I mean, finding someone who could possibly help you, even if it costs you a couple bucks, might be worth it.
I've considered that too. I did have a friend, though, that is a huge American Girl fan, offer to help me sort the things and organize them because she already is already knows what goes with what and which belongs to which doll and what the dolls' names are. And she just wants to organize things. She doesn't want to be paid for that. So
Perfect.
I will take her up on that offer. I might have to pay her an American Girl clothing for her daughter, but that's okay. We'll let her pick out some outfits, right? But yeah, she was like super excited because we had to get some stuff out of my van the other day. So there was Girl Scout stuff and there was estate sale stuff. And she saw we were putting Girl Scout stuff in and she saw the American Girl stuff and she's like, "What's this?" She's like, "I know who that bed belongs to. Where's the doll?" But she there was a special outfit that goes with that doll and that bed that she was excited about. I just packed stamps and didn't write the name on them.
No.
I have no idea which pack of stamps this is.
Take it out and
You're
redo it.
repacking that one.
Yeah, you're gonna have to stop, take note, pay attention.
This is, see, I'm jibber jabbering and
See,
okay,
that's
Michael
why
says,
I wrap all of my stuff in Christmas paper. That way, when I have to unwrap it, then it
It's like
it
Christmas.
seems festive. Yeah.
Nice.
Michael's sticking to the comics, the same valuation for all stuff in the old warehouse fits in just a couple boxes. Yeah, the space saver for sure. That was one of the things. Like the 500 pieces of jewelry, by the time I list them, they're gonna fit in a box that's like, I don't know, it's like 14 by 8 by 8. So I'm gonna have 500 listings in that kind of a space. They'll be in little baggies and organized into smaller baskets inside of there, but they'll fit. And for an average of $12. So some of my listings are as low as like $7, I think was the smallest piece. And then that jewelry probably is going to go up to, I wouldn't say more than $30 in some of the higher end pieces. But for something that small, that easy to ship, and that small of a space, I don't mind putting in the work to list those. Cameron's like, been there, done that. We know all about that, don't we? Oh my gosh. Oh, wait. I'm going to guess ladybugs. Yeah, I think this is the ladybugs. I wrote it on the one side, scratched it out, and I was going to write it on the other side, and I never made it over to the other side. Oh my God, you guys. You're going to have to like cut me off, mute me.
We can't.
Make me pay attention here.
We can't mute you.
Oh, that's right.
Here, I'll mute you, Aaron.
Yeah, take the earplugs out.
just gonna have to practice some discipline, I guess.
Mark me down for 3.
Oh, you're 3. See, it's hacking again. I gotta mess with the banner. Oops, hang on.
Oh, almost. While you're in there, just do it as 4 because I already had this one done. I just had to add the pictures to it.
There you go.
Okay, so there's 4.
How many of I? Oh, I've packed 3 also. What does mine say? Oh, it only says 1. That's okay. I'm almost done with number 4 here. As long as I remember to write the name on the envelope. Okay. I'm writing it on the envelope now. Before I tape it. See, that's what I gotta do. Before I tape it shut. Write it down. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's gonna be so nice when I go to get my hair done today and I can just sit and relax. By the way, I've not cut my hair in like 2 years. Except for Kayla trimmed it for me a little bit. That
Are you
doesn't
getting
count.
it cut short?
No. Mm-mm.
Just trimmed.
No, just gets trimmed up. It's kind of a little out of control in the ends. But I mean, I know you probably can't tell, but it goes down to about, I don't know, mid back on me, almost down to my waist now. So I think I'm kind of attached to it. I don't want to get it cut short again. Give me a couple years. I'm sure I'll chop it off again. I do that every couple of years. I've had short hair to like where it's like so short that they like have to shave in the back. And then I've got it all the way down to my waist. But I quit getting it cut during COVID because you couldn't go anywhere. And all the ladies that were cutting hair like had to close their salons. So it's been a while. If I get really lucky, maybe Kayla will be able to do my nails while I'm there. Cameron, has Jackass been on vacation? I haven't seen a live in a bit. Oh, the Jackass Retro. He's been on Whatnot, though, hasn't he? I thought I saw a notification for him, but maybe I'm just imagining things. All right, guys, I didn't write this one down. What is it? Syrian cigarettes. And the answer is coming back today. You know, that is one thing about our community. We kind of notice when people aren't around, you know?
Yeah.
Like check in with each other, like, hey, I haven't seen Greg in a while. By the way, I was thinking about Greg the other day. I should have messaged him, see how he was doing. But he's still posting on Instagram, so like I see his sales and stuff. I just haven't seen him on YouTube at all. And sometimes he helps out with the Yvonne Thrifty Rich, so I'll see him on there every once in a while.
Yeah, I miss him. He always made me smile.
He's a hoot.
He's just doing his thing.
Yeah. Oh, it was at Burning Man. Yeah, that's like a week long, isn't it? Lisa got another listing done.
So did I.
We should be given double points for listings today.
Mark me down for 2 more.
Listings or package?
No, just one more listing. But you said going to give double, so.
Oh, that's right.
No, just one more.
Speaking of Burning Man, weren't we talking about the Woodstock documentary?
Yes.
I ended up watching that.
Did you watch Netflix or HBO?
Netflix.
Okay, there's another one on HBO.
I don't have HBO,
Okay.
and Netflix was enough for me, honestly.
That was interesting, wasn't it?
Golly, I'm just like, those people were like, I get it. Like at the end, they were all angry, but like from the beginning, I was telling Kelly, it's kind of like, you know, everybody's using that as an excuse. Like people, when they go to Vegas, they use it as an excuse to just get stupid and drunk.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was like total different from the original Woodstock. Like they said something in one of them, like it was like the whole frat boy type mentality. I'm like, yeah, that's what I was seeing on those. But I honestly, I mean, I didn't know anything about that going on when they put it on.
I was in high school for both of those, and so I do remember the conversation around them, but I did not know how they ended. I had no idea the chaos. I knew they happened, but that was all I knew.
Yeah, I didn't even. I was an adult. Didn't
Michael,
know that.
I will look that up. I don't think I've ever seen anything on Eurovision. I'm gonna write that down real quick though.
It was just like it was enough for me. Like what I saw on Netflix was enough for me. Like I don't feel like I need to go absorb more about it. You know what I mean? Like
it was.
just,
I know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it was so sad to think like, you know, some of the women being violated and, you know.
Yeah. That
I
was
don't
sad to
know.
watch. Yeah. Them talking about that.
But it was just like, God, I can't believe like people were just like showing like going walking around nude and
Yeah, a lot of them didn't have a single care in the world.
Nope.
You were there, Joe. Oh my gosh. 92 or 94?
I thought it was a 99.
Or 99, I mean, sorry.
It was only 99, right?
No,
Or
there
the
was
60.
there were two. I think it was 94 and 99.
Oh.
She said that wasn't half the stuff that happened. That's scary.
Mm.
The bad stuff mostly all happened after, yeah, RHCP played Fire by Hendrix. Yeah. Yeah, and they definitely
99.
they no, there was no 92. I was wrong about that. Sorry, Joe. It was just the 94 and 99. But yeah, in the documentary they do talk about how it went downhill at that point when they started talking about fire, and then people started setting the fires.
Yeah, it was crazy like how the bands were instigating the crowd. They were feeding off their energy. And it's like, and then what Sheryl Crow came on and kind of chilled them out a little bit.
A little bit.
I'm surprised they didn't get her off the stage.
She ended up leaving. Yeah.
Well, she did her set though, but she left right after because she's like, something ain't right. Like she could tell.
Yeah. But I mean, if you look at and like they said in the documentary, if you look at the lineup of bands, the people that invited those bands didn't know what their music was. They didn't know what their audience was like. They didn't know what the songs were. They just picked the top performers off of, the charts that were being played on radio. They didn't know anything about these bands and the kids that they were attracting.
But I mean, if you looked at a lot of the kids, you wouldn't look and just kind of assume they were all heavy metal. Like a lot of them were just kind of like they said, that whole frat boy thing,
Mm-hmm.
I guess, just because you're a frat boy doesn't mean you're into heavy metal, but they did say a lot of people were there to see Korn and stuff like that. So I don't know.
The heat was awful. The price gouging was awful. That definitely set the tone and the mood for that. About halfway through the documentary, they start talking about how they went in with almost an unlimited budget, and then all of a sudden somebody said, hey, we have a budget, and they started cutting corners, and that's where they cut corners. They basically sold the space to one company, so no competition for all of the food and water, and they sold the contract for sales of merchandise to like one company, so there was no competition. So all these people were in this restricted area with price gouging. 100% price gouging. Yeah, it was just, that was where their trash service was absolute minimal, and then it was nothing because they left. they weren't getting paid enough to be there. That was where like it just we're selling macaroni and cheese.
No, it's a game. It's actually like a card game.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
But but that's another listing done.
Yeah. So yeah, that the whole documentary about how it all went down and what exactly happened there was very interesting.
Has anybody been to Burning Man?
I have not.
No, I have not.
That seems a little bit better organized though than Woodstock in the 90s. I'll ask. Okay, so yes, that was one of the big differences that they talked about, was the location of where they were at. So they took over an old military base that was literally all asphalt, and that raised the heat, and the weather was hot anyhow. Yeah, they had to walk everywhere. Yeah, right. It was awful. That was such a bad idea. In 94, they basically broke even, and they thought when they did this one in 99 that they were going to earn a ton of money based on their headliners, their location, and then the contracts that they were giving out. And they ended up, I'm sure in debt. I can't imagine what their insurance paid, if it even paid anything. You guys, this is my mom, Dina Nickler. Hello. She's probably,
Hi, Mom.
are you at lunch? I don't know if she's at
Welcome.
lunch or if she's off today.
Mama Junk.
Haven't
Mama
seen
Junk.
her for a while.
Yeah, because she went to work for my husband. He just keeps putting her on the schedule. Kind of sucks. I told her not to go in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there was no shade. Seven Dust was amazing. Caused a rainbow to happen over the stage.
What's
after a
7
couple
Dust?
seconds of rain. I don't know. I know they were spraying water, but it was not covering like all the people. Like they were trying to cool the people off, but it only went out so far. It wasn't like it got to the whole audience. The audience was like thousands and thousands of people. The original Woodstock had mud rain issue, so you can't win either way. Yeah, for sure. Hey, Mom. Jersey Gypsy is Lisa. But yeah, that was an interesting show. I do need to find the one on HBO. I know we have a subscription to it. I don't use it. Tim usually does. But I am interested to see if there's more to it. And I think that they were all very open. All of the organizers were very open and honest in that Netflix. The one guy was so lackadaisical about it. It was sad. Like, it was almost like he didn't care. It was so bizarre. Like he was so hell-bent on making it happen, but then he didn't care what happened. It was so that was the one. I think his name was Michael. That was the one that was just so bizarre to me. I'm going to back up in the chat real quick. Michael had put a post up here and asked if I had seen Sheldon Riley singing about his struggle with Asperger's. My daughter has autism, which is a form of Asperger's, is a form of autism. I didn't see that performance, but I'm definitely going to go take a look at it. But I have to tell you guys, with Elizabeth and with a lot of people that have autism, your world is very black and white. You don't necessarily pick up on social cues and things that are going on around you that the rest of us kind of learn from and adapt. And we just, realize things as they're happening, where somebody with autism, you have to be very literal and tell them what's happening. So Elizabeth has this little friend. His name is Jack. And Jack and his mom came to pick Elizabeth up on Saturday to go to the county fair, which is right down the road from us. And I had not met Jack before. I hadn't met his mom, but Elizabeth, I had heard her have some conversations with Jack off and on. And Elizabeth's teacher at high school had both of them in her classroom last year for English and told me that they are very much alike. And so I've just been kind of going on that. And after meeting him and his mom, oh my goodness, they are very much alike.
Really?
It was super cute. Because, I'm reminding Elizabeth to use her manners, and Jack's mom is trying to remind Jack to introduce himself and to open the door for Elizabeth. And neither one of them, they're hearing what they're supposed to be doing and they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but they're not necessarily going to take that one lesson and learn from it.
So every time, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, eventually, you'll see kind of like light bulb moments that we have with her where things make sense. Like, teaching her like things like sarcasm and jokes and things like that were very difficult. And I remember the first time she told a joke, it wasn't even funny, but we just laughed so hard because she finally got it. We're like, oh my gosh, she gets it. But seeing the two of them together was just incredibly adorable. It was like super sweet. But awesome. They had a good time. And then they are going to go to they are going to homecoming together. So
okay.
Cool. Okay, Seven Dust is a heavy metal band. Rained right before a breakdown in the song. Rained for a couple seconds. And then the lyrics were, the dark cloud that follows you, the rainy days will always find you. You can never get away. Evil comes another day.
That's cool.
How interesting. It was wild with the rainbow just over the stage. Okay. I don't
Tiny.
remember that part, but was that in the documentary though, or is that just
No,
from what you?
it was not. Not that I remember. That's what had happened on his account.
Shay, welcome in. It's good to see you.
Hey, stranger. What's happening?
What's up, Shay?
My son's saying he's 32. Oh, okay. So, Lisa, are you saying that your son also has autism? Is that what I'm getting from that? Right? I feel like I've lost part of the conversation because I talked for so long and I wasn't following everything. But yeah, the how literal things are is hard sometimes. Sometimes it's frustrating. And sometimes it's cute and funny.
Well, yeah, and that's what I was telling you the other day.
Oh,
It's like, to me, it is sweet and innocent, but I know it can
it
be
is.
frustrating. Yeah.
Yeah, it is very sweet. It's a very different view of the world through somebody else's eyes when you live with somebody with autism. It's
Mhm.
and for a long time we didn't get a diagnosis for Elizabeth right away. It's doing some listings. Excellent. Well, most of us are listings. I'm just sitting here talking, right? Yeah, but we're Elizabeth's autism isn't, I mean, she's verbal. She doesn't have some of the stronger symptoms that we can see, in some people with autism. And it's like, I'm trying to think. So early on, we did not have a diagnosis for Elizabeth. We just called it quirky, right? We knew she had ADHD from kindergarten. From the time she was in kindergarten, they told us that she had ADHD, and we knew that. That was very obvious. Her autism symptoms are a little bit milder. And what we found out later was that at the time that she was diagnosed with her ADHD, they did not believe that people could have ADHD and autism together. And so they ignored her symptoms of autism and they gave us her ADHD diagnosis. So we just went on from there. And then as she got older and they understood more what was happening with children, they did give us both diagnoses. So once we had that, we're like, okay, a lot of what we've been dealing with makes sense. Now, we made those adjustments not knowing that there was any diagnosis behind them. It just was the way she was. And she wasn't a stubborn child. It was just so black and white. And my older children would get frustrated that, we let her do things that we didn't let them do, or we didn't necessarily correct right away because it just didn't matter.
Yeah.
We focused on manners and being a good person, and we let all the other stuff slide. We, the pickiness in her diet, the particularness in the things that she wore. She was so insistent on some things, and so we very much picked our battles. Up until even now, she's doing so much more on her own than we ever expected. So we're pretty excited about that. You do need a lot of patience. Absolutely.
I see Cameron's got 3 more, so he's up to 713.
All right. We will update that. The best example I can give from when Elizabeth was little, she had a difficult time learning her ABCs and all the sounds that they made. Oh, wait, what was it? Cameron's up to 715? 13.
And I got another one done.
Okay. And she finally, by first grade, she was reading a little bit and she had figured out the sounds of most of her letters. And most kids going into first grade, have some basic reading skills, and she was pretty far behind. And then they started doing what they call chunks and hunks. And that's when you put your TH and your SH and, all those like combinations of letters, and it doesn't make the same sound, right? So you went from a and a ha, and now you got a, and she's like, no, like, that just wasn't happening. No, because that's not what a T says, and that's not what an H. She was mad. And she's got a really mild personality. She is so even keeled. But when we tried teaching her chunks and hunks, she was ready to like murder somebody because we changed the rules on her. Like, you can't do that.
I'm with her.
Like, you know, she's kind of feeling out this whole world around her where things aren't always the same. Like, you know, she wants as much consistency as she can get out of this world, and it just doesn't always happen. But that's probably the best way I can explain how her mind thinks. Paul's saying, "Hey, Shay, welcome in." No, we would not have her any other way, would we? She is special, that's for sure. I mean, you guys have seen her kind of talk on here before, and she's kind of unsure of what's going on. When she comes in the middle of a conversation, she will usually stand back and observe for quite a while before she has anything to say about anything, unless something that she's very interested in. So she can get pretty animated pretty quick, and she is so loud. You guys would never know how loud that child can be when she gets excited. Like, we have to tell her things like, turn your volume down.
Use your inside voices.
Yeah, when she gets excited, there's no filter either. On a very personal note, speaking to her about how your body changes and being a woman and having a period was fun.
All righty then.
But she, most girls at that point are like super conservative, but they don't want anybody to know about it when it's happening. They take care of themselves and everything. This child will yell at me from the bathroom. She'll open the door, yell down the hallway. It doesn't matter who's here. Mom, my period's back. Thanks, kid. I needed to know that. Take care of it. Do you need help with anything? No, I've got it. Okay. But to her, she just needs to tell me.
I think I'm going to try that when company's over. Hey, my period's back.
Oh, so they all went to the zoo. They went to the zoo this weekend. Mom says she was the leader. Oh yeah, she had some definite ideas of what she wanted to see at the zoo. She told me before you guys left she needed to see the giraffes and something else. Maybe the penguins, was it? But she needed the smashed pennies. She collects those smashed pennies. You know how you can roll them out. Yeah. So she needed some of those too.
Does anybody sell golf clubs at all?
I do not. You guys sell golf clubs? Who's out there? I have
not. What is your question?
Well, I know like a lot of people were talking about how like the rates are going up for like those sizes, making it real expensive to ship.
Yeah.
So I didn't know. Like I see like this one had sold with like $8-9 shipping, and I'm like, I don't know if that's true.
Maybe
what I'm seeing from everybody is to use UPS for shipping, and the rates are much better than they are with those inflated rates from USPS.
Okay.
And so look into that.
Okay, I use shipping policy, so I'll do like I guess I'll do a calculated shipping. And then just do UP. I have one called Large and Heavy where it's like FedEx, UPS, Ground, like all those cheaper ones.
Yeah.
So yeah, UPS Ground is what Joe Deal says. So
yeah, Michael's got a good point too. Julie on the Bearded Thrift Machine has a couple videos about that. Yeah. And I think I don't know if it was Harry Tornado or Kevin over at Commonwealth. One of them was talking about shipping, but they all said, I will tell you though, they've all said UPS Ground.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if $9 is about what that costs or not. Like, I don't know. Like, normally what I do is I'm like, okay, well, if the shipping's going to be about $10 and they sold it for $19.99, but the shipping was only $8. You know, I like back into math. So
Right.
like I don't know. I don't want to do like $20 is what they're selling this for. But you know, I don't want to lose money on it.
Right. Yeah, and I don't know a flat rate to tell you how much that actually is.
This is about 1 pound heavy.
But you're gonna have to enter measurements too.
A box would be about another pound, probably. I don't really have boxes, UPS. I guess they'll just do Franken box it somehow. I gave all my boxes away to my daughter-in-law to move.
I know a lot of people have been buying those. They're like 48 by something square, but there's just the right size for the, like, maybe 48 by 12 by 12. From Uline.
Oh, see, I'm not gonna, you know.
How many golf clubs do you have to sell?
This one and this one, and honestly, I haven't looked up the comps on this one, so I may just not even. I might throw these in the garage sale. They were in my garage sale before. I don't know what I was asking for them, but I still have them. So, you know, garage sale is all about your audience, isn't it?
It is.
Mhm.
All of this selling is about your audience.
Yeah, just a much smaller audience. I need to spend some time going through my active listings for that jewelry because I don't know what was in that box versus what I've listed.
Oh,
I might have to unlist all my jewelry.
what is that? Is that a
Under
Nerf?
football. Yeah.
Huh.
Still sealed.
Got it listed?
So there's another listing.
Awesome. Killing it.
I'll be back in a minute and we'll play some more What Ken Found Show and Tell.
I think Aaron's about to leave, Ken.
I'm
That's right.
gonna-
Aaron has to.
in a
She
few
says
minutes
she's
here.
got things to do, and it's almost that normal time. You don't have to go. I'm just saying. I
Okay.
think it's going to be.
I got one more. I got to package, and I got to print labels before I can go.
Well, here,
So I got a few minutes. I'm
I'll
gonna be.
show
I'm
what
gonna
I
be
found here.
a little bit past my time here.
At a yard sale the other day, and they had some plush, a whole bunch of different plush. And normally, when I like to buy plush, I love doing that. And I usually pay like 50 cents a dollar, and they wanted $2 a piece for these, and I'm like, that's just painful. I tried to work a deal because one lady's like, well, if you're gonna buy all those, I think they'll do $1 a piece. So I go up to the front. There was like four ladies that were running the sale, and the one lady's like, okay, those are $2 a piece. You got 8 of them, so that's $16. And I said, yeah, I was talking to the other lady. I thought, I'm buying all these. Can we make a deal? And she just looked at me and she said, well, they're $2, so 8 of them is $16. She didn't get it, so I just paid for them. I'm out. See you, fine folks, and maybe you too can. Thanks, Jen. But anyway, they were Peanuts plush, Charlie Brown stuff. So I got Lucy. And the thing that was cool. So anyway, then I started comping them, and every one of these probably has, I would say, an average price of $30 a piece.
Oh, nice.
When they sell.
That's a winning. That's good.
So yeah, between 25, 30, and some of them more. So I got Sally, and I got Linus with his blanket. But then from there, it's all of the kind of like the peripheral characters, because you always see Lucy and Charlie Brown and Linus.
Yeah.
But Franklin.
Oh, yeah.
You don't see Franklin much. And Franklin last sold on Franklin was $50.
Oh, awesome.
Schroeder. His last sale was looking at $39.99. Well, Linus was $33.99. I got Peppermint Patty.
Oh yeah, she was always my favorite.
Oh yeah, it's about 45 on
Is
her.
Peppermint okay, yeah.
Go ahead.
Nothing. Go ahead.
Well, I know what maybe I'm guessing what you might say. Because, am I guessing what you might say? Because most of the time they sell this set together.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was wondering, like if they do sell even all of them together.
Yeah,
But
you don't get as much out of the full set that I've seen.
yeah.
But,
Okay.
a lot of times they'll sell Peppermint Patty and Marcy together.
Okay.
Is cool, but Marcy, that's almost a $50 one too.
Ooh,
And
wow.
the ever popular Pigpen.
Yeah. He always has a bugs following him.
Yeah, yes, and he's about $35 or so. So
Wow.
in the end, there's probably about $250
Oh, yeah.
profit if they all sell right there. So
That's
Yeah.
awesome. And you pay $2 each, basically.
I paid $2 a piece, yeah,
Nice.
which
Nice.
pains me because I always like to get a deal.
Yeah, it's okay.
Sounds like
That
you
was
really,
my show and tell.
really confused that lady trying
Yeah,
to get your
she
deal.
she wasn't understanding.
All right. So I am now weighing these out. And
When in
then I
doubt,
will
part them out.
tally
That's
these.
right. I'm gonna list them all.
You can do them all separate.
separately.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got them all photographed. Even Marcy and Peppermint Patty, I did take photos with them together just so if I decide if they're not moving, I'll put them together. And
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh, you
somebody
guys.
sold a full set of them that has even more, and they only went for $66 on 9 bids. They put an auction out.
Oh, don't do the bids.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway.
Well, that's something to look out for on eBay for people putting those up for auction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might win it and then flip it.
I think that I could probably just, and I'm sure that folks do this, I could just do all of my sourcing by looking at auctions that are ending soon.
Right?
Because, how much every time, I'm sure you guys see it all the time when you comp something, you got an item that sells for $30 and it's, it's $27, it's 31, it's 30, it's 29. And then there's one that sells for like $2.50. And
Yeah.
then there's, and it's always the one that's on the auction.
Drives me nuts.
This isn't the 90s or the early 2000s where you put it up at 99 cents. And now there are times that you do that. Just like I talked about my screen mask. If it doesn't go, it's going to go on auction, but
Right.
not at 99 cents. It's going to start at, 600, 800. And, but yeah, it always pains me. So I'm going to maybe I'm going to start searching auctions that are ending soon. And
I'm seeing that a
snag
lot
all my
with these-
inventory.
With these stamps that I'm selling, I'm seeing a lot of auctions and I'm just cringing at them. The $50 sets selling for 20, 25.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I don't understand how people don't. I mean, maybe they just want to get rid of them. They're not looking for the most money out of it.
And then the people that put it up for auction started at 99 cents and then have free shipping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't even know how. I've accidentally, like Mercari, most everything I have free ship. I mean, buyer pays shipping on. But there's a couple on Mercari that I do free shipping because the USPS prices are way too high. So I try to kind of like be like, oh, well, I'll cover the cost on that. But I forget. So when I get an offer, I forget to look. And I've done that where I've sold something for $5, took an offer for $5. It was free shipping. And I'm just like, oh, I lost like even just a couple bucks. But what do? You got to ship it out,
I've lost money on accidents like that too. For sure. I mean, you live and learn. But there aren't that many people making that accident, I mean, some people just want to get rid of stuff.
Yeah. But I mean, I wouldn't lose money though. Like you literally, a lot of times you're not just getting, I mean, if you're going to get rid of it, just donate it. You're
Right?
spending packing materials, time, money to just give it to someone. Basically, they're paying
Yes.
for it, but you're
I know.
losing. Like you're actually paying to get it to them. So,
Yeah, if you're doing the 99 cents free shipping, that's just
yeah,
crazy.
for
Because
sure.
I mean, I guess unless you got it for free, but even then, you're not making enough that make it worth your time
Yeah.
at that rate.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul, in your comment there, I know a good deal when I see it, especially when I comp it. Yeah, I always try to negotiate at the sales, but if it's not going to work out, and I'm just not going to leave it there.
Yeah.
But I had the
Yeah.
first lady talked into it. Well,
Did
she
you
actually
comp those?
offered me. Yeah, I comped them while I was standing there looking through them.
Okay.
But even if they were worth $500 a piece, I still would have tried to get them for $1.
Yeah.
I'm just that kind of guy.
So is the brand is Peanuts on those?
The brand is Cedar Fair.
Okay, I've heard of that one.
So is that
And
a better one then?
well, not that I know. I had never heard of the brand before. When I first picked them up and I looked at the tag and I saw it said Cedar Fair, it's like, these probably aren't really that great.
Because those
But
are Cedar, they're from Cedar Point, aren't they?
well, Cedar Point Drive is where the address is. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're from the amusement park.
And so
Oh,
in Sandusky. So
Mhm.
yeah, but they're licensed, by Peanuts, and they're really nice quality. They're really good, heavy, and they're all stuffed real good, and so
I could see
that's
the
probably
fabric on
why.
those is kind of velvety.
Yeah, that's probably why they're because they're probably exclusive there to Cedar
Mhm.
Point, and I was surprised when I first started to type in. When you type in a search and it'll like automatically fill in the rest of what it's guessing. When I got to Cedar Fair, it came up Peanuts plush after that. So
Nice.
I thought, okay, great. And the beauty part of it is
Take you guys for a ride.
each of them, there's not many listed.
That's nice.
There's only about maybe a half a dozen each listed. And then all of them have probably at least a 75 to over 100% sell through rate. So,
Oh, wow.
wow.
so
Yeah,
I'm hoping.
that's what I was just looking to see, and I'm like, I don't really see it. I see a lot of Snoopy, so
See a lot of what?
Snoopy's.
Oh, yeah, Snoopy's.
Yeah.
If you type in Cedar Fair Peanuts plush.
Sorry, you got to print. This is where that wireless printer would have come in handy, right?
When I type in Cedar Fair Peanuts plush under auctions, there's only
Oh.
Snoopy.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
there's
Under auctions.
There's a lot more. I was just curious to see, like, were any of those that you were looking that you have and comping out, were they up for auction?
Gotcha.
But they're not. So yeah, I see someone's trying to sell peppermint patty for $50, Franklin for 50. Awesome. Yeah, I do see the 2 pair for 100, Lucy and Marcy,
Yeah.
or peppermint patty and Marcy.
Yeah, and the prices, kind of with everything go all over. But yeah, it was a good pickup. I think there'll be money to be made on if just one sells. So
Yeah, no doubt.
so are you taking off, Aaron?
I'm gonna label these packages. It'll take me just a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna go. I probably got about. It's probably gonna be like at least like 10 minutes.
There's a Charlie Brown on Mercari for $6.
Is it a Cedar Fair one?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I noticed in that same box that I was looking through, they had a Charlie Brown and a Snoopy, but they were the Kohl's Cares ones.
Yeah.
And those are not.
Well, the
Go
Cedar
for it.
Fair Charlie Brown sold for $10 on eBay. So like that was probably just not as popular, but all those others aren't.
Yeah, the
like sometimes
Franklin, the
like
Schroeder, the Pigpen, those are all the ones that are, you don't see those characters very
yeah,
much.
yeah, someone's selling a lot of 3, the Cedar Fair, and it's the Peppermint Patty, Charlie Brown, and which is the one with the that plays a piano?
Schroeder.
I think it might be Schroeder. Oh, it's Linus for $76.
Okay. And that's on Macari, you said?
Mm-hmm. I like to look at those because sometimes you don't like you'll find you'll find like better. I guess because the audience isn't so big on the other sites like they are eBay. Like you can look on Facebook Marketplace and you can
Yeah.
actually get lucky and find something someone's selling on Marketplace for pretty cheap, and then turn around and buy it and sell it on. Yeah, I was just looking for them. That's all.
I just
It's on Marketplace.
the wrong. How is this the wrong one? No, I'm so confused. I'm on the wrong screen.
All right. I think I am going to bail out now because,
Yeah.
well, I've been on here about an hour and a half and I'm old, so that means I have to pee. And,
That's okay. I need to reboot my computer because my mouse is not working like it's supposed to. So
I need to run to the postal store and drop off my packages and get all that done. And so,
Okay.
all right.
Well,
Thank you for having me on.
yeah.
Thanks for hanging out.
Everyone in the chat, thanks for hanging out and all your input. I appreciate it. And
Yeah.
hopefully by next week, I'll have an update. I'll have a sale on my Scream mask by then.
Yeah, I'm super
Yeah,
curious
yeah.
how that's gonna go.
That'd be awesome. Well, good
All
luck
right.
on that one.
Everyone enjoy the day.
Yeah. Have a good one. Thanks for jumping in, everyone.
I'll end
Yeah,
the broadcast if I can get my mouse to work.
Okay.
And next week,
Oh, there we
Lisa
go.
promised that she would be on the show, right?
I heard that
Yeah.
last week too.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah.
We're waiting. All right. See ya.
Next
All
week,
right, see
Lisa.
y'all.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.